Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Live, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about some just some news and some meme coins. I think the way to not get rugged and get long-term meme coins that really appreciate and really get into the millions, multiple millions market cap where you get in really early, and make like where the big money is getting made. I'll tell you kind of like what you have to do. Okay, this is kind of the secret to meme coins, all right? Because there's so many of them rugging, and then most of them are just scam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's just get into the chart here, and the reason why Bitcoin's 57k is because the German government basically dumped $350 million worth of Bitcoin, so that wallet's almost empty now, which is good news. And this is what's caused this, last week or so of Bitcoin down, which has pushed everything else down. Ethereum's down, BNB's actually gone back up, Solana's sort of down a bit. So this is the reason why, even you'll see that like the stable, the long-term meme coins are down as well. See, so it's just the market is down. We're in kind of like a dip at the moment, so I wouldn't really stress about it because everything's about looks like today's a good day. It's a little bit greener, so I wouldn't stress about it. Whenever Bitcoin's down, like apart from the ones that are, I'm talking about the coins that have been around for a while or have already launched, they'll be down as well. The new coins that have just launched, they'll obviously be up because they're just new, like they've only created like a day ago. Okay, so don't look at those things. And yeah, good news. Buddy token, we are up again. We're up to 43% now. Before we were down to 37%. Now I did create a marketing wallet, and I have disclosed this on in the Telegram as well as the Facebook. But basically, the marketing wallet will be used to pay for stuff because all this stuff costs money. But we'll use that marketing wallet to push the project forward. But also we've had other buyers come in, which is good. So we're at 43%. We've still got ways to go, but it's a good sign anyway. It's a positive sign. Now we're here for the long term, okay, guys? So I think I shared this story yesterday. Yeah, this was the story here. A guy bought $10 worth of Billy, which I'll talk about in a second, which is this one here. He bought $10 worth of Billy, and when it was 130,000, only 130,000 market cap, and he sold his bag when it went to 190 million. Almost the top. Billy got to about 195, nearly 200 million. And he turned that 11k. He turned into 11k. So he turned $10 into $11,000, which is crazy. Just a small amount of money, just $10 into 11,000. So it just goes to show you how, if you get into something really early and it moons, you can turn like a small amount of money into like a big amount of money. Apparently he used this money to pay his car off or something. He had a car debt. But it just goes to show you, it's just getting in something early. But the biggest thing with these meme coins is they don't stick because they scam. They're out there. They were just created, to benefit the team, the dev, and they're not interested in anything long term. They just want to make the money and get out, and then the coin fades, right? Usually within a week, the coin is dead, or just sometimes the first day it's dead. And that's because it was created just to milk, right? They just want to milk you, right? So when you get into projects a little bit more long term, like I said before, these coins need to marinate. They need to grow in market cap, and then when they grow in market cap, this is when you make the big money, right? So I'll talk about that in a second. Hamster Combat. You talked about this before. They just revealed that the founders are going to have plans for a second airdrop, so it's not too late for this. There's 220 million users already. This is far going to be the biggest meme coin on Ton. Okay, so Ton blockchain. So Ton blockchain is now gearing up. People are talking about meme coins on Ton blockchain. I talked about Ton blockchain probably about a couple months ago. That the meme coins will be about to erupt because there was a article on how they improved their infrastructure for meme coins. So they will be doing this second airdrop pretty soon. So it's not too late to get involved with Hamster Combat, and it's just a tap and earn thing. You just open up your app every day, you tap on these things, and you earn points. And the points, you use the points to mine. It's like just simulated mining, and you get an hourly profit per hour, right? And based off the profit per hour you have, not the points, but the profit per hour, is how big your airdrop will be. Okay, I've already spoken about this many times. So yeah, there's a second airdrop, so there's still opportunity. And now people are talking about the Ton ecosystem. It's not as developed yet. It's still pretty early, but you can just see it. Just go to deck screen and click on the left hand side. You'll see all the different chains, and then just click on Ton. And Ton is Telegram. Okay, so the biggest difference with Telegram with Ton is it has the Telegram app. So Ton is their crypto. And do you guys remember? Well, back in 2019, they first launched the Ton token, and the SEC ruled it a security. So then they relaunched it in a different way where it wouldn't be a security. So yeah, taken them a while, but now it's really starting to develop, and a lot of people are talking about how this would be the new ecosystem. It's still developing, so they're not there yet, but definitely the difference is they have the Telegram app, right? And that's where this thing grew to 250 million users. So it's very, very easy to grow user base to build a project or any project, okay? So that's why this is really, a lot of people are looking into Ton now as the next wave. So how do you buy? Like, this is like very similar, deck screener, and you look at it and it's like, well, there's a whole bunch of coins, right? What do you buy? You can just go by market cap on the right hand side. You click on that and it'll just show you all the different market cap coins, and then obviously start getting into ones that have a larger market cap, and then there's going to be it's basically like the Slalom ecosystem. There's going to be like a lot of shit coins, and there's going to be a few that are really good. Right, probably the biggest one that people get into is this Resistance Dog, and then there's a few other ones too as well. So how do you buy these coins? Just like you would buy these coins on Solana. You'd buy use Jupiter, or you could use a bot, or with Uniswap with Ethereum you just use Uniswap. BNB you would just use PancakeSwap, but it's very similar. You just go to DDust or Stonefire. You can see them up here, right? These are like the decentralized exchanges. So if you go to DDust, it's very similar, just same interface. Like it's on a different blockchain. You need to create a wallet. You can get the Telegram. There's an app. There's a wallet in your Telegram app, or you can get a bunch of other different wallets. Just go to Ton. Official Ton website, and it'll tell you there's like Ton Keeper. There's probably like 4 or 5 well-known ones. Just get a well-known wallet, just like you would have like MetaMask or Phantom, right? And then send some Ton to it. Buy some Ton on a centralized exchange, like on Binance or somewhere, or whatever you use. Get Ton, send it to your wallet, then come along here, connect it up. Just like you would with MetaMask or Phantom, and then just get here and then just do the swap. Exactly the same interface, all right? Like Uniswap and like Jupiter. They all use the same very sort of basic interface, so it's easy to understand. So for example, here, I would come along here. Let's just say I wanted to buy some Notcoin, which is Notcoin was the first one that came out that was that then Hamster came out, right? Notcoin was probably the original tap and earn one recently. I don't know if it was the first one, but going back to Hamster Combat is just way bigger, way exceeded it, and their supply is only 1% that they're going to drop, but they're going to do a second airdrop. Whereas Ton, they did like a 70% supply. So there's going to be a massive difference in price once the airdrop comes. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's very similar. All you do is, you find the coin on Dex Screener. You come along here, you get the contract address, right? Just like you would get with any Solana Memecoin. Click on this, and then just go back to DDoS, and then click on here, and then paste it in. And there you got it there. Very, very exactly the same process pretty much. It's just that you're doing it on Ton. And then you just swap your Ton for not. So your Ton is like Ethereum on ETH, or Solana on Sol on Solana. It's exactly the same. Ton is your default currency on Ton. Okay. So very easy to buy, and then it just goes to your wallet, and same deal, right? It's pretty much the same sort of ecosystem. It's just a different chain, right? So it is developing, okay? And if you get into these things early, you can get into some really good gems, but it doesn't have the volume. Like we have a look at the resistance dog. Like we look at the 5-minute volume. See, the volume's down. It's only got a small amount of volume, but this is like pretty big coin. It's look at the volume's just not there, but it will build over time. All right. So that's looking out for gems in on Ton chain. Okay, so start looking at this stuff, but obviously the volume is on Solana. Okay. Billy's. Again, the market's down, so it's a really good opportunity now to get in on the dip. I'm pretty bullish on Billy. I think it will go to $1 billion coin. So it's down now at the moment. It went from it's down from like it was in the high 180s. Yeah, it's down to 110 million market cap. So it's a really good opportunity to be buying more, and I did. So yeah, once the market picks back up, this will go back up. All right, so that's Billy. Now I talked about these coins. How do you find these long-term coins that will hold, and you can get in early? And then, you've got to do your research to get to know which coins they are, but you've got to get in early, right? Like I alluded to earlier about this post on this guy when he bought just $10 worth of Billy at 130 market cap. Now you go to our coin. We're only at our market cap here now. Let's see, it's only 8,200 market cap. So can you see how stupidly early that you are with Buddy? So yeah, it just goes to show you get in early, and the ones that actually stick and don't rug, you can make a very life-changing money. All right. So this is our long-term coin, So we'll be going through multiple bear markets with this. So if you want to get into something that you're sick and tired of getting rugged, and the dev's good, the project is going to be long-term, this is it, buddy. Okay, get in early now while you still can. Obviously not financial advice. Do your own research. So yeah, the ones I'm talking about, the ones that stick, are usually the best way to find these coins. This is the one I talked about before, Retardo, okay? And the reason why I like this one is because this post that they made a while back, you have to dig through their socials to find it. But I talked about this earlier as well, okay? The cult coins are the ones that are going to stick, and they're the ones that are going to be long-term. So, things like the cult coins, but like Shiba Army, Shiba Inu, there's like the XRP Army, although XRP hasn't really done much, but you get the point, right? these cult coins are the ones that you want to look for. Here, like Pepe is another cult coin. Bonk. Anything that has got a staunch army of supporters, like Mog coins, another one they got here. And this one, Retardo, is like another one that's a cult coin, right? You've got they've got a group of people that are really staunch about the coin, and this is what's going to push it through multiple bear markets. Remember, if you want to get into these coins and make millions of dollars, and I hope you think long term, you need to stay in the coin for a considerable amount of time. But the problem is when you go on just say like you come here and you pick on, I want to get into a meme coin, you play in the Solana ecosystem, most of these or all of these will be gone in 6 months time because they'll rug or they'll just fade away. But most of them will rug. Why? Because they're created, and I spoke about this earlier, the supply, they buy up all the supply, or they when the creators, the owners, they buy up like 30-40% of the supply in the beginning, and then they promote it, push it, and they just keep on dumping, and they slow rug people, right? So that's the problem. But to get into these coins that are not slow rug, are like a legit coins, are like these cult coins, right? So we're talking these people that run these coins. Like, I think this is a really good coin. Is they're looking at the bigger picture stuff. You go and have a look at their Twitter. They are really, really active, and they tweet constantly. And their engagement is massive. They've got heaps. They're just really always very animated memes, and they've got this whole Retardo theme going. Okay. So they have a pretty big kind of cult following. If we have a look at their, let's have a look at their chart. I mean, it's up today. Oh no, that's retard. Let's have a look. Where was it? Yeah, it looks like they've got this new Retardo world order kind of thing. You have to follow their socials to find out what the hell's going on. But they're starting to ramp up something because this price of this thing is starting to moon. It's kind of like a dip at the moment, and this thing's mooning. Hang on, what the hell? I'm trying to find it on Dex. That's going to their Twitter. That's funny. Looks like they've got this sniper thing. Looks like it's NFTs or something. Okay, so you'll have to find out about their socials, but it looks like they got this Retardo's cousin or something. You buy this and you get so it's really very cultish type of thing where they looks like these are like NFTs. So this is like what they're trying to do, right? So it really Retardo. There is there's 10,000 holders, so it's still pretty early. I mean, it's only 90 million market cap, so it's still pretty early. But yeah, I'm liking the signs of this because of the because they're really, really staunch, and that's kind of like that's the secret, in my opinion. Right, what I was alluding to earlier in the video. I think this is the secret to getting a coin that's going to last, for one thing, and it's going to go to potentially in the billions. There needs to be a staunch community, and has to be memeable, and has to go through multiple bear markets, or at least get through this year, right? So I think that if you focus on these ones that are very cult, kind of staunch following, these will be the ones that will push through. Another one which is down at the moment, but once they get the airdrops, I think it'll come back. So this is a full view of the chart. The reason why Gummy has gone down so much is because of the airdrops. There's another airdrop coming. I think it's a good opportunity that once the banter airdrops will be, the banter airdrop is coming, like I think like the end of the month or very soon. This is going to dump the price of Gummy even more, because the banter airdrop was, you got points by farming or mining, so virtually mining on banter bubbles, and those points will be directly related to how many Gummy you're going to get. Now you needed a lot of points, but the thing was, these Gummy, like the Gummy that you get directly airdrop the Gummy, and people will sell the Gummy. Like, you're not getting baked or anything, you're getting Gummy. So I think that this coin now at 0.1, it'll drop to probably half a cent. And then I would wait till all the airdrops are out of the road, which is, they're obligated to drop all these, because they've already talked about these airdrops, and they've already told people that they will get all these airdrops. And it's not going to finish till the end of August, so end of next month. I think you're going to see this dump to a further half a cent, so 0.005, and then after everything is out of the road, then it'll go up. And the reason being, look at, there's a 50,000 coins holders. But the thing with this one is they're also very staunch. There's people who've got tattoos. The community is very vibrant, even though the community was there was a lot of jeets in the community, but those people will move on. Once those people are gone, they've got their free shit, they're going to go into some other coin to get rugged. That this will then start to go up. Okay, so this is another coin I think is a cult coin, even though it's down at the moment. That will continue to go up after August. So that's what you got to look for. Like, even though it's down, like don't dismiss it, because I've been following Gummy from the beginning, and I know the community is really, really staunch. The community in crypto is really funny. Once something goes up, you're the best, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But once the coin dumps, everyone's basically calling you a scammer, right? That's basically just how it works in crypto. So the people that will support you when the coin is down, these are the real people that you want to look after, because it's very easy to blame. People will just blame people, other shit, or whatever they think when their bag's down, even though it's not even your fault. They'll still blame you. Okay, and usually, excuse me, usually a lot of the blame is directed towards the owner and the creator, even though they play a small part in it, because they're kind of like running the project. But they make mistakes along the way with these airdrops. Like the Gummy team and Ren Crypto Banter, they definitely made some mistakes with the airdrops. They know now, but they're learning from this, and I think it'll go up once they get all this airdrops out of the road. But that's what happens in crypto, right? People will blame the owner or the team running it, because they think that that's all their fault. Partially, it could be some of their fault from the decisions they made, but at the end of the day, people will dump, and that's what causes the price to go down. So it's not entirely the team's fault or the owner's fault. You can't put all the blame on them. Obviously, if they do something really, really bad, and they have secret supply of Gummy and they keep on dumping it, it's obviously, that is obvious scam. But I don't think it's the case anyway. So keep an eye on Gummy. I think it's a great opportunity to buy in really, really, really low, and then ride it all the way up. Yeah. So again, Billy's down, and you can. I think it's a really good buying opportunity because the whole market's down. Okay, and also obviously with our coin too, which is really awesome, we're at 43%, which is a good little push. As we get off, we got to just get off this first DEX. Okay, but like I said before, this is a long term. We're going to be around for multiple bear markets. We've got big plans for this, but we just obviously. There's no point talking about it. We've got to get off pumped up fun, and then once we get a pumped up fun, then we can start to develop the project more, push it through decks, and start to get a lot of people coming on top of us, eating on top of us. Okay, because what we need to do is, I keep on telling everyone this, right? Like, if you come into Buddy, like I would highly recommend that you just come in and put in like whatever you can afford to lose, because this is crypto, right? Half a soul, one soul, or whatever. But just think of this long term. Think about this guy here. He put $10 worth of Billy at 130 market cap, and it turned into 11K. Right? We are only at 8,000 market cap. 8,000 market cap. Right? Now, I'm not saying that this is going to go to 190 million. It could over time, but it needs time. But this is what I'm talking about. You got to get into something really, really early, and you got to get into something that's not going to rug. That's the biggest thing, right? The dev is transparent. The project is long term, and that's exactly what we've got here. And then you got to stay in it for at least a year minimum. For you to make those massive gains. And I hope that you want to make the big money. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds and thousands, if not millions. But it's not going to happen until we get to DEX and until we build the market cap. That's the key to it. So the market cap is going to be the key. So that's why how we do that is we get in early on the pumped up fund, which is what we're at now, and we hold. We have to hold, because then everyone comes in and eats on top of us. If these people here, which are awesome, they've held for like 3 months. If you guys sell your bags, or some of you are tempted to sell your bags, it will be very tempting. You're gonna basically kill the project too early if too many of you G'd out. If you hold, then everyone's going to come on top of us and eat, and then that'll push the price up. All you got to do is basically hold. That's all you got to do. And I think a lot of the people here will hold because they've already held for 3 months. If you go and have a look at when I created this project, it was on the 31st of March. We're now in July. These people have held for 3 months. So what's that tell you? They're going to hold when we get to DEX, and then everyone's going to come on top and eat on top of us. So sometimes, these projects like this one here, it can be a real, like one of those projects that is a real gem, but people just haven't seen it yet, right? They just don't know about it, but they soon will. So yeah, long term, this is a long term project. We want to build this, bring this into the hundreds of millions of market cap. Okay, so if you want to get into something that's long term, just come in, park a soul, and leave it for a year. This is what I'm asking people to do, because I know that's the key to it. What we do is we build a really strong community, very similar to like a cult, not like a cult in a good way though, right? A really staunch community, and that loves dogs, that want to help dogs. That's why I created Buddy, and because Buddy's actually my dog, and we hold, and then everyone comes on top of us and eats on top of us, right? And this is when the price of your coins that you bought early on pumped up fund goes up a lot, a massive amount. Like I said, this guy here, $10 into 11K, and he bought it at 130K. We're only at what, 8,000. You see how early this is. It's crazy how early it is. So the earlier you get in, the better, right? But please hold, have a long-term vision with this one, right? We hold long-term, and we just let people come on top and eat on top of us, and we keep on building the project long-term. You can make life-changing money, and that's what we want to make, right? We're not settling for cheeseburgers. So check it out, buddy token. All the links will be below, and I will keep on pushing this, right, until we get to DEX, and until we get onto DEX, and then we start building on DEX, start adding more pieces to it, and then start getting this market cap up. That's the whole goal, okay? If it takes a while, that's fine. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day, okay, guys? But the main thing is, you know I'm the dev, you know I'm not going to cheat, I'm not selling for cheeseburgers. I'm in this for the long term. Like, I'm going to give this at least 2 years for this project. And hopefully by then, you know, our bags will be worth massively, right? So, you know, at least a bear market, minimum one bear market, a couple of bear markets. So this is a long-term project. So check it out. All the links will be below. Get in early on something that's not going to rug, and this could change your life. So check it out. All the links below. Thanks very much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.